Synergy is ultimately authorized and regulated by the FCA. So from this video, we're going to look at the week ahead in a perspective of harmonics and the market cycle. Let's go. So last week, relatively quiet, a lot of breaking news. It was busier the previous week, but we had good trades and we managed them well, albeit a thin number of trades. Right, straight up, we've got USD CAD, and we are, if we see where we are in the cycles, I can see one cycle, I can see two cycles. So we're in the second zone. If you want me to label it, I can. See if I can do it big enough. Let's see what time frame we're on the daily. So we will show this as a massive number 2. Okay, so we've got a 1 and a 2. This is a 1. So push 1. So we're in cycle 2. We know that there's a third to come. When is it going to be delivered to us? Well, ultimately, we're taking trades off the lows of consolidation, which we did. Notice the blue harmonic. We noticed. We looked at finer detail in the actual pullback, and we noticed 3. 1, 2, 3. This can be argued as a higher low. Either way, I see that as a 1, I see that as a 2, and I see that as a 3. I also see internally we have a 1, 2, 3, and we also have a 1, 1, 2, 3. There's so many different, I mean, it's like an Alice in Wonderland thing. So anyway, we've come down here, we're in the trade. It hasn't anchored properly. It just looks like a V bottom, and I don't typically go for that from here. What I will be looking for is some sort of a continuation ultimately. This to me is just chop. I'm not seeing much order right here. I'm not really seeing that so much. Fair enough, there is a double bottom. I'd like to wait for something better. So pass for now. CHF, JPY, peak formation, cycle 1, cycle 2. This is the peak. We're expecting it to turn around. We're waiting for it to turn around. 3 months up past. There's a DJPY. We are long this because we can see the 1 and the 2, and we're just riding it on the 3rd. This is a 3rd wave higher. Trades off the 50-year MA. That's exactly what we're looking for. Look at this internal break of structure. Beautiful 1, and this is an internal. This is part of 2. 1, 2. We're expecting 2. The 3rd push of push 2, which is going to take us into some sort of an ABCD structure. Let's just have a look. It's looking really good. Just continuation move. Eureaka, we had a stab. We got this. This is really nice. So 1, 2, and then internal 1, 2 gave us a 3rd. So what we have now is 3 pushes higher. I'm not going to risk too much more on this one. I do expect this to go higher. We are still trading below here. So jury's out on that pass. ADJPY, can see the 2 consolidations. I can see the peak, expect the market to come off there. GBP CHF made a really nice move away. So far I can see push 1, push 2, expecting a 3rd high. So we expect this one to run next week. We're in it already. ADNZD expecting this lower, trying to get entry. Trying to get an entry into this one. And we have the Gartley A, B equals C, D. Also 1, 2, expect a 3rd. This could be an interesting one for next week. Could be. I'm going to put it up. USD CHF, really nice. Can see 2 consolidations. Is it over yet, the selling? Difficult to know. But what I could see was 1, 2, 3 to the low. Plus it was a huge ABCD. There was an A, B equals CD here, A, B equals CD here, and an A, B equals CD there. So huge number of ABCD patterns to consider, but we're in it already. NZD USD, this one's really nice as well. It's cycles here, 1, 2, and 3 to the peak. Here's 1 up potentially. Is this real? You've got 1, 2, 3 here, which has come to an end. It's ultimately a high, lower low, lower high situation. 800 is the EMA, the target. I can see 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 internally, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Pass for now. CAD JPY, peak formation pass. USD JPY, peak pass. CAD CHF expecting a rise, huge ABCD in yellow. We expect that higher. GBP AUD, again, moving higher at the second cycle. So we have all the moves mapped out here, guys. It's all mapped out. We know where we are. You might get the odd loss, but ultimately you know your direction, which way the wind's blowing. This is very bullish higher. GBP USD, again, threatening signs of bullishness. Cycle 1 higher. High, 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 low. High, 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 low. Internalizing at the minute. We're within this structure here to here. So I do expect us to push higher to the previous high. The question is, what can we see? We can definitely see a double bottom. We can definitely see 1. Definitely see 2. Then you've got this 1, 2, break down here. 1, 2. It's not clean cut, surpass. Euro AUD is beautiful for next week. It is stunning, I can't tell you. It really is. Level 1, level 2. So this is the second cycle higher. There is an A, B equals C, D, which is this anchor. It's a Gartley buy, and we can see 1, 2 up. So I'm all over this one for next week. Mega pattern. Euro CHF, again, big peak. Market's moving away. We're long down here. This is generational long levels. Huge pattern 1, 2, and 3 to the low, even with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I mean, we're in it already. So AUD CAD, really like this one. Beautiful structure gathering on the 50 EMA at the minute. I can see push 1, push 2, and I can't see a third yet. I do expect this higher. Really nice. Euro GBP, again, it's threatening lower. This is the lows of the second zone of consolidation. So we have 1, 2, and we expect a third high pass. Gold making that move higher. Really nice. Cycle 1, cycle 2. What we got here, an A, B equals C, D to the highs. And I can see push 1, push 2. And we're sort of making a 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. Nothing really there, pass. This is one I want to get short of. This looks like a mega opportunity. AUD USD, probably one of the prettiest patterns out there. The peak, first zone, second zone, 1, 2, 3. Much like all of the pairs, GBP USD, NZD USD. They're all very similar in their structure, and I do expect this to come off. The trouble is looking for an entry, because at the minute on the low time frame, let's go back to that. This is just a high, 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 low, high, 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 low within a lower high, lower low context. So it is a downtrend. The options here are to retest or break the low. So yeah, it's one that I really want to get involved with. It's not offering me anything though, so pass. GBP JPY pass. Want to see that give us a first zone. Euro NZD is a cycle 2 higher expectation. Euro USD, what have we got here? Difficult to see really. Ultimately, the first zone higher, potentially higher prices pass. Euro JPY starting to make a bit of structure. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. This might be one to take actually, because I'm looking to short this up here. And I think it's going to give me that because the structure looks so neat. A bit closer. Yeah, very nice. AUD CHF, this is one we're short on. This is currently at entry. It was an early trade from last week. Now, if you look at this from far out, it's absolutely Temptation Island long. Look at this, 1, 2, and it's completed what you would think was 3, but for me, it hasn't. This is 1, this is 2, and a third should come down here, a quick move. That's what we're playing for. So there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, and I wish you all the best.